Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is May the 20th, 2022, and today the topic is the fountain of living water. I hope that you all had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. Today is Friday, so y'all know that a new episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show, will be coming out tonight at 7 at 7 p.m. It will be a chat with Mr. Alan Taylor. Yes, a chat with Mr. Alan Taylor, awesome author who has unique stories. So, by all means, check that out tonight. Yeah, man, what happened yesterday? Well, not too much. Didn't work with my acting student. I thought I was going to be doing that, and so I spent most of the day either trying to rest or doing my little thing or whatnot to prepare for that. But we're gonna reschedule. So yeah. So aside from that, I mean, hustling from home, being a mom. I was working on the gentleman's book. I'm like, what else? I was doing something else. But yeah, I was working on the gentleman's book a little bit. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, man, I guess not too much to report there, y'all. But yeah, so woke up this morning, at the time of my alarm, made sure I was up, everything like that. Did my prayer meditation. Found myself being distracted during the prayer meditation. I think there was something along the lines of a pond and like meeting God at the pond or so. I don't know exactly like what all it was doing. But when it finished, the phrase still waters came into my mind. And after that, I thought about living water. So I started looking up verses centered around both of those, but then I realized that, well, not both of those. When the second thing came into my mind, I realized that water was the common denominator between the two thoughts. And so I looked up verses centered around water. I also looked up the definition of water. And here we are. Here we are. The definition of water says a colorless, transparent, odorless liquid that forms the seas, lakes, and rain, and is the basis of the fluids of living organisms. The interesting thing was, as I started to write down this definition this morning, I was like, I understand that scientifically something else is going on or whatnot. So I'm not saying that this definition is wrong. But I just was thinking that it was very interesting that, like, we do see different colors of water, right? At least I can say I've seen photos of water being different colors and whatnot. Now, obviously, I believe it's probably like a reflection, or maybe the organisms that's in the water that's making the water look a certain way, things like that. But that crossed my mind this morning as I was writing down this definition. Also, the fact that it said odorless, because I mean, those of us that from my hometown, we're all familiar with Indian Springs, and they have water down there that smells just like flatulence. The nice word, you know what I mean? But obviously it's very healthy with all these minerals and whatnot. People go down to just gather the water, and whatnot. Our family would go and whatnot as well. So again, I just found it interesting, this definition. I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that I've smelled water and I've seen different colors of water, but again, I'm sure it has more so to do with the elements in or around, or whatever the case is, the water, and not the water itself. But I don't know, we can all go deeper with that. That's just some random random observation about water or whatnot. But regardless, right? It says here it makes up the, well, I would say the majority of the earth, right? We say that the majority of the earth is water, and it's makes up the majority of us too, right? I guess that's why we're supposed to be drinking water. Y'all saw that big old bottle that I'm falling. I'm slacking off on this whole thing when it comes to working out and drinking my water and all this stuff. But anyway, obviously we're supposed to be taking in a lot of water. But yeah, those are things I found interesting this morning as I was looking at the definition. As I started to write down verses, this first verse that I'm going to share kind of stood out to me in a beautiful way. So I ended up writing that one down first, and then from there, I felt led to write down the verses that I wrote down after I read that one. So yeah, let's just see. So the beautiful verse this morning that I felt led to write down was John 7 and 37. It says, "In the last day, that great day of the feast." Oh, excuse me. Wait. My apologies. That's not the beautiful verse. I mean, the whole that's not the verse I meant to read, so my apologies. The verse I meant to read was Revelations 22 and 1. It says, the angel showed me the river of the water of life, bright as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb. So yeah. I guess that was beautiful to me to imagine this bright crystal water flowing from a throne, and everything like that. So but let me get to this verse that I was getting ready to read a minute ago, and it's John 7 and 37. It says, "In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water." So if I just take those first two verses there, it's like, we have this beautiful description of the water just flowing from the throne of God, not even directly, not say directly from him. I mean, obviously everything. So, but I'm just saying, like, it says the throne of God. So it's this water is flowing from the throne of God. And then Jesus makes this announcement at the feast, like, hey, anybody's thirsty, come and basically partake in this living water, and it shall flow. And whoever does that, this living water should flow from their bellies. I'm gonna keep going. Jeremiah 2 and 13, it says, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed out cisterns for themselves, broken cisterns that can hold no water." There's a few things that stood out to me in this verse this morning. One of them was that I was reminded of something I listened to yesterday, and it was talking about the tree of life versus the tree of the knowledge of good and evil and whatnot. And how basically Adam and Eve, they, instead of basically basking in what God had already done and whatnot, and provided for them, they took it upon themselves to try to do things for themselves. And this verse reminded me of that when it says, that again, it says here, "They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed out cisterns for themselves." Now, to be honest, like when I first started the word cisterns, I was thinking like toilet. But when I actually looked up definition, it seems as if it was like I guess like a hole that holds rainwater. I don't know if it was specifically. It did mention, the definition did mention something about the flushing system. But obviously in biblical days, I mean, there was no flushing toilets. So I did go a little bit deeper to like get a better understanding of what the cistern might have been like back then. But regardless, it was pretty clear that you shouldn't be drinking from the cistern water. So regardless of how deep we go with this word cistern and whatnot, instead of getting water from there for ourselves, trying to do it ourselves, all three of these verses I've shared this far is telling us that there's flowing water. It's already flowing and available from God. But yeah, instead of again basking in that, we're out here trying to do it for ourselves, and in the midst of that, we're gathering from a place that can't hold water. It's broken. A broken place. So yeah, I mean, if there's some pulp today, I would say that's it. Pulp that we are bringing on ourselves. Anywho, let's keep going. Revelations 21:6, it says, "And he said to me, it is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give from the spring of the water of life without payment." So yeah, I mean, to me it seems like this is something we don't have to pay for. It says, "Hey, if you're thirsty, I will give this to you." It's already done. He's the beginning and the end and everything like that. So, I mean, hey, man, I don't know what you all received from this morning, but that's what came across my heart and mind. And there's plenty more verses in the Go Deeper section to peruse and let marinate on your heart, souls, and minds. If you want to go deeper about this conversation of the fountain of living water. But as for me, that's the juice, y'all. That is the juice this morning. The Bible verse of today is Philippians 4:19. It says, "But my God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus," friends. I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspirational juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. And there you go. Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, anybody listening to the sound of my voice on today, I hope that you all are encouraged and inspired. Turn that on for mama. Even though mama has been saying that the past few days the videos have been skipping for her, is this doing that with y'all as well? Because when I watch the replay, it doesn't seem to be doing that, but on my end. But y'all let me know in the comments, like, "Hey girl, you skipping," or, "Hey, I can't hear you," or whatever the case is. But yeah. I hope that y'all grab your bottles, your bowls, your whatever you need to do to catch this living water, y'all. I mean, even the Bible verse of today, to me, kind of still goes along those same lines of, pretty much saying that God is going to supply all of our needs. And, he's this fountain of living water, just bursting and available. But I guess it's up to us to receive it, right? Well, that's all for me. Yesterday, I did do my nails yesterday, for those of y'all that care. I guess you could call this like strawberry lemonade. That's my little theme today. I was going to do something a little bit different, but then by the time I started to actually apply the polish, I just was like, okay, I'm just going to use these two colors right here. It's giving me fun summer vibes. And yeah, I'm going to go with that. And my pedicure is the same, except I want to say my big toe is yellow, and then the rest of them are the coral color. But yeah, a little something different, a little something, yeah, because every time I try to show y'all like this, it don't really work. But anyway, yeah, it gives me strawberry lemonade vibes. So my hair is like this because I took some photos for the checking my accountability what's the face, and I wanted my hair to look different so I can make sure I know what photo is with. And so yeah, so I did that, but I changed out of I was gonna wear the little workout outfit that I usually take my photos in, but I just took it off. Put on this, my comfy onesie. But yeah, so that's really it. I got some meetings planned for today. They're gonna be some virtual meetings, so we're gonna see how that go. We'll see what the Lord do. See if I can get some information and whatnot. I did invest in a few things, my endeavors and whatnot, with unwind self-care, because, well, for one reason is that Color Street is coming out with new products, like they came out with the nail polish remover earlier this year, but they just came out with like the cuticle oil and things like that. And so I ordered a set of that, the new products that just came out, with a couple of the newer designs and stuff. So that's one thing. I ordered from Mom Bomb, and just a couple of things. Because I have been enjoying showering with my shower steamer. So I got me another one of those. And then I got me some foot balms when I do these pedicures, you know what I'm saying? Use some specific, foot stuff. So I got me some of that. I also ordered me some things from Mountain Rose Herbs, which is another brand that I'm kind of representing. Y'all can go to Unwind Self-Care, and you can go to Unwind Self-Care and see some stuff, but you guys can go to actressmiraclesims.com to see all the links of brands that I'm affiliated with at the moment, as well as my own things. So I did order some things from Mountain Rose Herbs, because I wanted to give me some more soap. I wanted to try their soap, so I got some soap, and I'm gonna try some new toothpaste. It's like a tooth powder or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out and see what I feel about it. So I guess I'll let y'all know. Since I'm sharing with y'all, I guess I'll let y'all know how I feel about it or whatnot. So I think that's all I ordered from them. And then what else? I guess I'm gonna have I guess between me and y'all, y'all VIP information. My dad's birthday is around the corner, so I think I'm gonna, sponsor him a wine bar so they can kind of taste some of the different wines and whatnot. So, so yesterday I was kind of, ordering a few things and, preparing and just kind of, investing in my investments, if that makes any sense. Something like that. So, but yeah, like we'll see with these meetings, because again, some things are on the horizon, and hopefully I'll get some type of guidance and some type of understanding. And that's what's planned for today. So yeah, a couple of meetings for me, and then the show comes out at 7. So in between that, Who knows? But that's my general plan for today. So we're gonna see what the Lord do. But regardless, man, I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I hope that all of this has encouraged and inspired you. Y'all have a great Friday. Bye.